Alright, well, welcome back to part 2, homemade spaghetti sauce, baking it. Alright, it's been about an hour and 20 minutes. Just depends on the size of your tomatoes. There's that. Get a little light on there. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so you see they lost some moisture. You can do it the way you want. So, alright. Get them in the blender. Toss them in. You can smell that fennel. Okay. Voila. Blender. Tomatoes. And let's see. Now what I like to do too is we've got about, how many pieces? 3, 6, 9, 10. So I put about, we got the fresh basil, and I put about 2 basil leaves to each slice. So you can go 10 to 20. But I don't do it while the tomatoes are hot yet. So get that blended. Yeah. I like to pulse it. And it's real thick. Blends real nice. I don't bother picking the skins off or anything. And it looks fine. Really tell it's nice and thick. Look at it, it won't even. So, but so thick, we get to cheat a little. And what I do is I take my stock, which is another day, another video. But you can use whatever stock you want, and you don't even have to use stock if you don't want to. You can do less time with your tomatoes baking, but when you bake those tomatoes, you're getting rid of that moisture, it gets sweet. And so I'll just use 1 ladle of beef bone broth. And I like that nice texture, which you'll find when people make those sauces for your steaks. And so I like to have this on hand. Love stocks, again, whatever. I just happen to have made this at the same time today. And the other is I use a pressure cooker for about 2 hours. I'll just pressure cook some pig feet. So I do a ladle of this. Same thing. I love that. It's gelatin. Or you can buy unflavored jello. And unflavored jello is basically feet. And with the beef stock, as with vegetables, the pork feet, I don't do anything. I put a little bit of ginger. Ginger helps take any dinge away. But anyways, it's a whole nother story. You can write. Maybe we'll do a video sometime. It helps with arthritis and all kinds of things. Gelatin helps your skin. Doesn't help me with my hair. I still got that big bald spot on the back and receding front. But hey, so they say. Alright, so we're going to blend it now. My stock's not hot, so it should cool down the tomatoes a little bit. Here we go. Now, of course, the stock makes it down a little runnier. It was too thick, now it's a little thin. And I want to get some sweetness with it. So, what changes it, and to also cooling down the sauce so far, is I take some grated Parmesan and Pecorino Romano. In this case, I just have Parmesan right now. Yeah, maybe about So, good half cup. So, that thickens it right back up. Taste test. Oh, 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 oh. Yummy. Alright, so 10 pieces. We're going to try 10, which is, so it's 5 tomatoes. So 2 leaves per Roma tomato. So I got 2, 2, 3. And I do this for, my fresh basil plant. And I take the biggest leaves so that the young ones grow in. And that's it. You can either dice them up a little bit or throw them in the blender. I just toss them in. Boom. Absolutely delicious. Any kid, anybody will eat this, and this goes really good on gnocchi. Also, what this goes real nice with, and usually I put red pepper flakes, but sometimes kids don't like the chili, but it goes real nice with a little bit of red pepper flakes. But take some shrimp. Oh my God! You take this sauce, you throw the shrimp in there with. I like to do it with the shells on and the heads. Just simmer it lightly, let it get together, and when you warm it up it's going to get even thicker because you have the cheese in there. And then I'll pour that over the pasta sauce. So here we go. Nice spaghetti sauce. So once again, that's pretty much it. You pour that over your pasta, and I like to do 1 fresh Roma tomato that's not cooked, and I'll dice this up in little cubes, sprinkle that on top, and it goes really nice with the flavor. So Roma tomato, whatever tomatoes you have, dice it up in cubes, dice up a little fresh basil, sprinkle some more Parmesan over some nice hot pasta. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video.